Getting your hardware set up in Viam is quick and usually painless. But the real power is that Viam SDKs provide well-defined APIs for every type of hardware. Your code talks to a camera, not a RealSense, not an Orbbec, a camera. You can get images and you can get point clouds, regardless of which camera you're using. Let me demonstrate this with a simple Python script written using the Viam Python SDK. First, we connect to our robot. Viam enables me to remotely connect to any robot I have access to. In this case, we're connecting to the one right here. Viam negotiates all of the networking to make that possible. Then, I get the camera attached to this robot, the camera that is named Cam. And finally, I'm going to get an RGB image and a point cloud from this camera. I'll run the code here. First, you'll see it connect to the machine, grab an RGB image, and then grab the point cloud. Here we can see the image that this camera is gathering, and the point clouds it's also detecting. The API is the same, regardless of what hardware is behind it. To further illustrate the abstraction layer that APIs provide, I'm going to swap out the RealSense camera here for an Orbbec Astra 2. First, what I'll do is delete the original camera, and then I'm going to simply unplug the RealSense and plug in the Orbbec instead. I'm not going to bother with mounting it. This is just to illustrate how easy it is to swap out hardware components. Now, I've already added an Orbbec discovery service, so at this point I can just access the test card in that service. It has identified the camera I just attached. We'll add that component, rename it, and save our configuration. And if we go look at the test card for the camera, we'll see that it is in fact sending us images. Now, let's run the same code we ran against the RealSense camera. Same code here, haven't changed a thing. Let's run it. We'll connect to the robot as usual. It'll grab an RGB image, and then a point cloud, and then put them up for us so we can see. With an API abstraction for cameras or for any other hardware component, if you have a problem or you just want to go in a different direction with your hardware, you swap it out, make a small change in the Viam config, run the same code. In this case, we had a different camera but the same API. Our code never knew the difference. In Viam, hardware is configured, not coded. Every camera speaks the same API. Every arm speaks the same API. You write your application once, and it works with whatever hardware you connect. That's hardware abstraction in Viam.